Hello, it's me, Sir Percival. I can hear John coming down the path. Let's give him a little surprise.
Oh, by gosh, by golly, it's time for mistletoe and holly. Tasty pheasants, Christmas presents, countrysides covered with snow. Oh, by gosh, by jingle, it's time for carols and Kris Kringle. Overeating, merry greeting from relatives you don't know. Then comes that big night, giving the tree the trim. You'll hear voices by starlight, singing a Yuletide hymn. Oh, by gosh, by golly, it's time for mistletoe and holly. Fancy ties and granny's pies and folks stealing a kiss or two as they whisper Merry Christmas to you. Then comes that big night, giving the tree the trim.
You'll hear voices by starlight, singing a Yuletide hymn.
Oh, hello there, and welcome to another episode, a special episode of News from the Gelding. So, today is book release day. Yay! That song incidentally, was a nice Christmas song by Frank Sinatra, Mistletoe and Holly. I chose it. Yes, Sir Percival chose it. He fancies himself as something of the DJ now. I want to play another tune. No, you cannot play something else now. Maybe at the end, Okay, so, right. Oh, please. At the end, damn it. Okay. So, how many copies have I sold today so far? It's been live since this morning. Hazard a guess. Get that number in your head. Is it 1? Yeah, it's 1. Last year, when I had the book release day, it was, I don't know, earth-shattering when I didn't become an instant bestseller. But this time I'm quite sober about the prospect of it not doing very well. It's just an amazing release to finally have it out there in the ether, ready for purchasing, if anyone wishes so. So, first of all, if you haven't bought my book yet, either of them, there's links down below. So, the first book, James of Galendar, released last year, I've reduced that to 99 cents, based on the American Amazon, so it's around 70 odd pence in the old English money. Crikey, there's lumps in that coffee. So if you fancy getting going on it, seeing if you like it, have a go. I mean, it's not too expensive now. Well, it's not expensive anyway. And then if you do like it, perhaps buy the other one, which was released today. Hello. Right, so there we are. There's the book. Right, what should we do next? Got a veritable bonanza of content today. I'm slightly fucking mental today because haven't had much sleep over the past week. Let's have a bit of this second. Ooh. Yeah, so I set myself 5 weeks ago the challenge of releasing the book for today. I needed to design, paint the cover art and stick it on a bloody book cover. And I had to draw a map, and I had to finish editing the whole book, final sweep of the edit. So it's been a bit of a mission. The last few days have been utter fucking a nightmare, basically. So my normal job is around 6 hours a day or slightly more, but spread across the morning and the afternoon because I'm a driver. And so in between that time, I've been working, and then around 4 to 5 hours in the night as well, trying to get all this done. So, but I've got there eventually. Last night was an utter shitstorm because I'd finished everything, got the map done, which I'm going to show you in a moment. Cover all done, everything. Starting to format the ebook. Now I've got quite a bit of experience of this, doing it before. There's lots of pitfalls that you can fall into, and you wouldn't believe this, but I fell into quite a number of them, even though I'd done it all before. So about 10 o'clock last night, I started banging my head against the wall, figuratively speaking, of course. And I was panicking. I just thought, I'm not going to be able to do it. But anyway, pulled it out of the bag, and it was okay in the end. I may do a video at some point on the various perils of editing or formatting your ebook, because it's a fucking nightmare. I'll tell you that right now, for nothing. So anyway, book's out, all done. Do. Let's move on to the map. So, gorgeous map. So what I'll do, so I might put up some pictures in the edit, see how much time I've got later. But so my initial planning for the map I did last year. So I more or less worked out where things were going. But it's quite a nightmare really, because you've got to try to marry the map to the story in such a way as it makes sense geographically speaking. So that was a bit of a bugger. And also you've got the center gatefold of the book, so the map's got to be split into two halves. You've got to make sure that nothing too vital is in the middle. You don't want to cut it in half. So once I planned it in this very flimsy way, on Sunday I sat down and started drawing the bastard. But I planned so much before. I found myself looking at this bit of white paper, and I thought, just draw the damn thing, John. Bob Ross again.
He beat the devil out of it.
Right there. He was with me. He said, just do it. And I did. I did it as a kind of doodle almost. I was just improvising. So anyway, this is the drawing I came up with, pen and ink. Here we are. There we are. So just traditional style, I did a very, very basic pencil outline, and then just let the pen do its thing. So you can see down here, there's a bit of a blank here because I messed it up. I forgot about where our characters go at this point, and it doesn't look like that. So what I ended up having to do was scan this and then print it and then draw the difference in the space. Now if you're doing this digitally, you would just do this on another layer and whoop-de-doo, would be lovely and easy. But for the traditional boring old bastards like me, it's a bit of a nightmare. So my second layer is a piece of paper. But yes, it was fine. It went okay, and the wrist behaved itself thanks to Sir Percival. He performed a spell on it. He tapped it a few times with his wand, a few dozen times across my face, and all the pain went. Haha! Thank you, Sir Percival. But his wand was all over the place that day, I'll tell you that now. Okay, so there we are. There's the map. So what I then did was stuck it into the old Photoshop and to stick the typography on. Now I'm not very good at this. This is one of my weak points. As an indie author, publisher, you have to wear lots of different hats. I'm fortunate in that I can do some of the artwork. Whether or not it's good enough is debatable, but I don't have to pay anyone to do the art. I did my own website, did the editing with help from Vanessa and my brother Mark, and I wrote the damn thing. That's fine. Marketing, I'm absolutely terrible at it, hence the poor sales. That doesn't help. I've tried, I've dipped my toe in a couple of times, but I always come back with the damn toe burnt off with fucking acid. So yeah, no good at that. The other weakness is typography. So the cover, which I'll show you later, I think it's okay. I mean, but the typography lets it down perhaps slightly. And same with the map. I don't really know what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do now is show you two different versions of the map that I did. I did one day before yesterday and another one yesterday. So the first one, this is using a different font that I use on these videos actually for titling. And I quite liked it. It was quite clear, and the capital letters, but something about it didn't seem right to me. It seemed a bit too whimsical, perhaps, or like a piece of graphic design in a edgy travel document or something like that. So I did another version, this one, that's using the font that I used in the first map. So I wanted a bit of consistency. So I did that version, or this version, you can see. So my question is, which do you prefer? Now, I know I've already put it onto I've already done the ebook, it's already out there in the ether with the second version of the map in place, but if I rejig it, anyone that owns the ebook copy can re-download it or just get the update and you'll get the new map. So if you like the first map, let me know. If you like the second map, let me know. If you don't like either of them, perhaps tell me how I might do it better. But anyway, there we are. There's the map. A lot more detail in this map than last time. I thought, let's just go to hell on the fucking thing. So there we are. Okay, right, what have we got next? What a wonderful episode this will be. So, the painting, right. Okay, so once I did the painting, which is over there, still drying over there, I stuck it into Photoshop, and as I said, I was trying to balance some of the light values, the color values, in the background. So again, I'll just do a very quick comparison to show you what difference or whether there's any reason that I spent about 3 hours doing the bastard thing. So this is the original here, and this is the edited version. Okay, I think it was perhaps worth doing, but maybe it wasn't, who knows. So anyway, right then, so I conjured it using arcane magic, Percival's wand all over the bastard place, using Photoshop, and then stuck it into this. This is the cover. This is the cover reveal. Okay, here we go. There we are. Lovely. So again, I'm keeping a theme here with the books. There's going to be 3 of them. So if I bring up the first one again, so it's just keeping that central theme of the kind of window. You're looking into this other world. So they're very similar, but as a series, hopefully, there's some consistency there between them. I think it looks okay. I was going to go with a blue background for the cover because I was thinking icy, make it nice and cold and all that. But when I went with the sunset for the image in the middle, the blue was looking very odd. Vanessa helped me with this. My mind was absolutely blown by the trials of creating the bastard thing, and I'd lost all sensibility. So she suggested this kind of brown colour, and I think it works very well. Another warm colour to complement the central image. Thank you. So there we are. There we are. What do you think of the cover? Do you like it? If you saw it, would you buy it? This would be interesting feedback. It's too late now, obviously I've done it, but so there we are. What I'll do, so I'm probably going to have a bit of a rest now because I'm pretty close to having a nervous breakdown after this, but after Christmas I'm going to get the old paperback copy sorted, which is slightly more involved. You've got to be very precise with things, but I mean, it can't be any worse than what I did last night. So that will be the next episode. Maybe I'll talk about that. Yes, here we are. Let's leave it there. I tell you what, before we go, I'll just quickly check, see if we've sold any more copies. I mean, that would be interesting. Right, bear with me. I didn't plan to do this. We haven't. Okay, we're still on one. But don't worry. What's that?
I've got my disco ball ready.
I know you've got your disco ball out and you want to be a DJ and all that,
But you promised.
yes, okay. Right, Sir Percival wants to do a song to end the video, so we shall let him do that. All that's left for me to say is thank you very much if you bought my book, or will do, and thank you for watching. Yeah, have a lovely Christmas, and yes, cheerio. Okay, go on then.
How about a nice Christmas song?
Fuck.